Trust me, I'm as live as it gets.
Since I'm a rookie, I'm gonna feed on this pussy. Yeah. But let me finish my food while I'm still hungry. Start with the head and finish off with the toes, cause his body is the same length as my tummy.
My brother, you were dead the moment you landed. For you, I wrote bars so potent they will ring inside the corridors of your mind 10 years later after the punchline is landed.
Decapitate losers like you on the guillotine will lose. Who's gonna lose? Me? I got dope flows. I'm still itching.
I'm like an ungrateful son, so fuck you, daddy. Yes! I'm finding it hard to take you serious, Vike. Not because of the way you write or what you look like, but due to the fact that you think a kid who's sick as I and is as skinny as I from Limpopo with depressions in his head is afraid of the razor edge? Oh.
No gay shit, but while I'm at it, permission is granted for you to suck my dick, or you can even deep throat all you like. Your choice. But just remember, the razor's even harder to swallow than bitter medicine, cause you can't stomach the razor. But if you do, then I'll leave your whole digestive system mutilated to bits and pieces like traditional African tribe.
I call them.
Tonight, you're a king without a kingdom. So what does that say to you?
They say you're like Jesus to this league. That means Kimberley is the place of Jews, seeing how your own people don't have faith in you.
Right now, you know this battle is an illegal battle, right? Because right now I'm burning you with my past. And there's a xenophobic attack. All the way from the Freestyle. It's good to be here. Let's get it poppin'.
Alright. That's what's up. Yo, everybody know you. Who you, nigga?
I am a dog. Bringing the sun up. Sun up. The godly persona. Yeah. Owens are loyal. They feast on us.
Okay, Don's charged up. So we gonna get this shit popping. Without further ado, my nigga Vike. Yo, respect these MCs, Vike, when you're ready, it's time, though.
Yo, shout outs to my little brother Turf over there. Woo! For coming along. Shout outs to everybody. I'm honored to be here. Woo! Finally, I'm in the Diamond League. I'm here to connect with heads like Siamese. So I was chilling with my niggas and hella bitches, boozing and snorting. Then my phone started ringing. I seen King Kayla calling. Told everybody shut the fuck up. I can start talking. Gave him an ear, heard what he was offering. Long story short, do we have a deal? Sure thing. Now I took this long trip to get your career spin a shortening. I'ma leave all your fans mourning. I murked you soon as I walked in. Now because of your king, a body bag is how I kick offspring. Son, I'm the real daddy, I'm about that life. I kill when I offspring. Hey yo, hold down. Now, it took me a while to prepare for these few short moments, but this is about to be a short moment, and since I have to own it, you're gonna excuse me if I get carried away by some of my emotions. See, you catch feels, I catch kills, different omens. See, some of y'all might think that he's a hell of an opponent, and that he might have some dope content, but he can never be as potent, and he can never be as important. And for those thinking he's the dopest, I'ma leave y'all disappointed. Cause once my savage instincts are set into motion, I'ma strike and leave them divided like a quotient.
Shit like that.
Quoted. Thought you an animal? Thought you an animal? Well, I'm a war vet. My venom exterminates this vermin. No red text. And I'm a big cat, you small pussy. I'll take out your whole red pack. Ain't like scratch that. I'm a lion. You squares couldn't match that. Now. Against Razor H, you said something about Superman ain't taking your bitch to my kryptonite. I was like, aight, it's not tight, but it's not whack, at best it's lukewarm. So I'm gonna take that bar, use it right to do you wrong. On this dark night, don't walk alone after the show, you've been warned. I'll make your woman wonder if you're gonna make it home. Well, Superman, be careful when you head home, cause you get the bat in a flash as soon as you get crept on.
Shit like that. Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down. Respect these MCs. Hold it down.
Now, I just thought it out. That's actually a freestyle. Watch me get on my 8 Mile. All that bullshit, save it for storage. Cause this is hip hop, you don't belong, you're a tourist. Yeah! I'm talking that bull, motherfucker, I'm a tourist. So the king reigns while I keep the bullet showers pouring. I'll give you more kicks than Chuck Norris. With Chuck Taylor endorsements, then you catch a mean hook like a the past chorus. Nigga, I'm different. My sickness has no definition but sickness. I've got sick freestyles and the best writtens. I face off with stunning pit bulls, spit dripping without flinching. You're nothing but a warning to my next victims. I'll turn this whole place into a gymnasium when I launch some assaults and leave niggas in the back flipping.
Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down.
Niggas in the back flipping. I be cooking. Welcome to the chef's kitchen. I'm about that heat. You getting mad roasted like turkey on Thanksgiving. You stay ass kissing. I'm all about the ass kicking. One uppercut from Nicki Minaj, meaning I leave his ass lifted. One uppercut with Nicki Minaj, meaning I leave his ass lifted. Or instead of giving him these hands, I could reach for some shit like ass fisted.
Hold it down.
Nigga, I'm on fire. I'll always leave the crowd lit. And this a body bag, I have to announce it. What I got in store will make you go out of business soon as I dump the stuff from the outlet. That revolver make you depart. Now that's a round trip. My shit Charlie with a megaphone. Bitch, I'm talking loud clips. Boom! Then I conceal the blazer on me like it's part of my outfit. Hey yo, this is just the first round.
Hold it down.
This is only the first round, just an introduction. Hey yo, second round coming, I'ma have y'all buzzing.
Yeah! Just telling you about being buzzing. Oh hell no, y'all sleeping now, kid. So what did he tell you about being buzzing? That's time.
You were right, it's only the first round. See, I could start this round by comparing you to a corpse in a tomb somewhere under a pyramid in Mesopotamia. Or compare what I'm about to do to you to what the white man did to Libya, but the crowd will find it hard to take me serious without an encyclopedia. I tend to go overhead, hence the dumb man's invention of Wikipedia. Be careful. Against Razor H, I was barely informed, so it's best to be informed. I've got a fresh delivery, but I cut deeper than surgical blades when stillborn babies are born. Oh my God, it's about to get on. Yes! I'm gonna say this as slow as I can. I'm no Muslim, I'm not going too fast.
Hold it down, bro.
But the only thing I'm doing moving fast is when I break you like Ramadan before I let this Sabbath pass. All I see before me is just another little bitch nigga strapped to a bomb like the Taliban. No! You told Verbalist to bring him ahead. It would have made sense if you were referring to ganja. I figured those are the typical words of a nobody who's trying to be a somebody against an assassin who's notorious for concealing dead bodies. Can you see how you're ending up a dead body? The dead note. Verb behind the wheel in the hearse back to Khatiking Kwa Kwa like verb what you which puts verb behind the wheel in the hearse back to Khatiking Kwa Kwa like verb what's your business? No bodies. After this verb, the fans will reply that you came far to collect your friend's body. Since you bloom these niggas and encourage them, I will hold you responsible for his body. Now tell me, who's gonna be able to stop this, huh? Nobody! Unless you verb or Thanos the infinity gauntlet and reverse what I do to his body. 9/11 agendas make these bars explosive when they come together.
No way.
I mean, it's the first of the 9th month, Vike. Put one and one together. If you allow these planes to go overhead, your twin towers will stand to see November.
Jump that 9/11 shit, I want it down.
The suspect before me stands strong for being a victim of sodomy in a pick and pay aisle. You walk over like textiles and now mold them. Taking care of this alien invasion on X-Files. Yeah! Overhead! If you had any doubts in Revelation 2, you can now bear witness and testify how catching the body from this beast makes the revelation true. Shall we continue to read? Open the Bible. Before the first angel blew his trumpet, God figured out that I was fighting Vike using Poseidon's trident. Meaning, I'm here to annihilate your soul twice so you won't stick around for judgment in the afterlife.
Shit like that.
But God is merciful and kind. So he had to interfere and he appeared while I was practicing on some shit like, Don, I hear you battling who? I said, Vike. He said, oh. You mean Dike Chandi who comes from the black Kanavatas Dike? I said, Kwakwa. He said, nine. You don't have to evaporate that nine. I need his soul to survive. Because Chandi Vike has committed so many unbegotten crimes like having sex with guys and underage boys wearing a Michael Jackson disguise. The style he's trying to put up to you is the front. He's full of deception. It's so evident in his eyes. So I beg you, Don, expose this guy so he can suffer his 1,000 millennial sentence that will be depicted by the book of life. And since I never heard God plead, I agreed and I said, aight. And then he changed me to Jason Statham. So bitch, walk the aisle. Walk the aisle. Get in the car and shut the fuck up. Number one, I am your transporter to the afterlife. Yes, I'm finding it hard to take you serious, Vike. Not because of the way you write or what you look like, but due to the fact that Otra. Why not be one thing?
Hold it down, hold it down.
all the way to Kimberley to be told in your face to booze you can go die. My style is doper than Nigerian backpack. The only time you were dope behind bars, smuggling duck into prison using your anal cabbage. My material will never go out of style. Every time I rhyme, it's like I'm infinitely sewing pieces of the fabric of time. Does your feeble and amateur existence comprehend the topic at hand? You're not the right man to do the job, my nigga, you left-handed. So my dope bars come at you like an unanticipated heroin overdose. Your demise was all in vain time.
Yo, that's time.
To listen to what you have to say. Not that I'm pissed off about the shit that you actually say. Because what you actually say doesn't actually slay. See, this is the rap game and you for one do not know how to play. See, none of these cats will ever have the honor of being the first one to stop me. I'ma sign your man and do him like Christ if you're trying to cross me. I take your ass to the crossroads just to prove you are not street. Paramedics gonna have to check your pulse after I'm done giving you a heartbeat. See, listen, see, you just an actor. Worst part, just an extra. But my See, you just an actor. Worst part, just an extra. But my actions are directed to cut and tip you up in front of the cameras. Boy, See, you just an actor. Worst part, just an extra. But my actions are directed to cut and tape you up in front of the camera. Boy, we could scrap for real if you feel adventurous. My left will, my right will, my right will. Come on. Hey, yo, see, you just an actor. Worst part, just an extra. But my actions are directed to cut and tape you up in front of the cameras. Boy, we could scrap for real if you feel adventurous. My right will leave you left out. I'm ambidextrous. Yeah, my name is Victor, and that is what fact is. So regarding a victory, I couldn't let you have this. But get this, I'll treat you like an item on my bucket list when I give you the X cause you're off my checklist. I'm relentless, I'll get hella reckless when I start spraying heckless. When I drop, I give your game the block like I'm playing Tetris. I dated a dawn. Is that really what your name is? Lame shit. I know y'all are waiting for the name flips. Let me show y'all what I came with. I'm like an ungrateful son. So fuck you, daddy. I'm a
Don DeMarco.
Listen, see, I'm like an ungrateful son, so fuck you, daddy. I'ma give your mom's daddy, like who's your daddy? I could take it farther and make you feel more crappy. How about I move in with your mom's, kick you out and tell you to stab daddy? I carry my own iron, I don't need a caddy. So when I swing, you either dip or die. Either way, you still end up dead beat, daddy. Probably calls himself daddy cause he's packed up and ran away. So mommy arguing with daddy, begging him to stay. He like, nah, look at that kid, I'd rather pay any child amount I have to pay, long as you keep him away. That's because daddy ain't gifted, so it's only right that every Saturday reminds him of Father's Day. And it's only right that every Father's Day from now on falls on a Saturday. Look. If you know battle rap, then you know about the real dons. Not this nigga. I'm talking about Hollow and John. With that said, let me show you the level I'm on. And yo, listen, because what I'm about to say is very wrong. And to make this scheme hurt, I'm include your mom. I'm include your mom, because I'll give the Don's daddy the hollow and have his mom pleasure my John. But okay, that's very wrong. But hold on. This game scheme is very long. I came here to cause you severe psychological harm. Think lotion, cause it's clear I wanna rub it in.
Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down. Come on, hold it down.
Think lotion, cause it's clear I wanna rub it in, dog. Now you can't call me to take out this pawn, cause I'm a knight. I leave L's across every board. Move up on. I'm almost out of time, right? So let me use my time, right? How do you let sound fight a heavyweight knowing that sound light? It ain't right, cause now I have to kill Amen before Sunday. Amen, one of these will leave Sundays. Somebody pray for him. Pray for him. Come on. I'm almost out of time, right? So let me use my time, right? How you let sound fight a heavyweight knowing that sunlight? That ain't right, cause now I have to kill Amen before Sunday. Hey man, one of these will leave Sundays. Somebody pray for him, amen, cause the heat the sun rays will steal sunshine, cause crime pays. Now that's nice, look into my eyes and see your demise. I'll crucify him like Christ, treat him like after midnight, cause there'll be morning when I make sunrise. You know what? I'm spacing out now. I need to dumb it down. Let me relax. I still have a third round.
Okay, that's time, y'all. That's time. Sunday. Are you ready, Don? That's time. Hold it down, y'all. Respect these MCs. Hold it down.
Your style is inconsequential compared to mine. I'm an endangered species. My bars are hard to get.
Yeah, man.
I'm like a mohawk. It is in my design to go overhead. Yes, sir. Oh, how I wish this nigga would. I said I fucking wish this nigga would try to walk me over and have your soul obliterated by a porcupine through his shoe. You're facing an amalgamation of beasts. Sicker than 6 cheetah horses engaged in a feast. Look, with 6 saber teeth and 6 razor claws. Playing, I'm a getter man repeatedly penetrating your bones marrow with ease like a locomotive with grease. I'm talking 666 because I'm going 6-inch deep, bitch. For those who don't know, September 1st is the day before my birth. Yes, sir. And I said, surprise me, Kayla. I was expecting something a lot better than this. Oh, yeah. It's the thought that counts, me, chummies. I'll keep your generosity in mind when I would wrap this gift. It's Christmas! Shall we begin? Yes, sir! I see too many corners surrounding the animal's perimeter. But don't worry, I'm Pythagoras. I only need the right angles to strike. Yes, sir! That is true! That's why I came to this battle in the belly of a Trojan horse. To get past the radius, I use the alias of an alien. To gain access to your inner circle's diameter and play Tetris with the building blocks of your inner core. Oh, shit! Because of me, you're a main event, Vike. So understand why there is no law and order for this event, Vike. That's my criminal intentions behind this mic, making you a special victim's friend, Vike. Yes, sir! It's an eye for an eye, Vike. So strike all you can, because I'm Itachi Uchiha. I don't need my eyes to make your soul go.
Shit like that.
I'm Itachi Uchiha. I don't need my eyes to make your soul go blind. My genjutsu will liquefy your insides at the 33rd degree like the Scottish Rite. I have the type of skill that makes a crowd go blind. It's a crisis for my opponents because my fans can still feel me in braille. Yes, I do. You're a football fan. This might be a lot easier for you to understand. I chihuahua your girl in the anus, then I score 2 head fakes in a vagina.
Bring it back, dog. Bring it back.
Take it back to Koke.
Hold it down, yo. Hold it down.
And since you're a football fan, this might be a lot easier for you to understand.
Okay.
I chihuahua your girl in the anus, then I score 2 hat tricks in a vagina. Hey, your vagina. I made sure to fuck you up before the crack of dawn, then have an AIDS-infested prostitute in your face with a wet vagina. Hey, your vagina. I'm from the future, and your future self asked me to tell you that quitting can make you a pussy. You're already a deep vagina.
How does that look like?
I'm not here to discipline this lost disciple for disregarding God's ambition. It's my birthday tomorrow, nigga. I'm here to hang him up like a piñata.
Beat the heck out of him.
I'm here to hang him up like a piñata. Lifeless and shedding joys. I mean, think about it, people. Ain't this a true movie depiction? I give you Friday the 13th versus Nightmare from Kwakwa. This is Freddy versus Jason. It's about to be a shutdown in my friend Shenki. Every time I strike my opponent, you'll feel the force of a community engaged in a stampede. Nail Vike to an upside down freeze using his own cross. Then I pull out 2 semi-automatics that were readily cocked. I call them my selfie besties. The dead pose with these is like using a crowbar on a shanty. Wow, will leave your head looking like my friend's shop empty.
Get that water, man. Get that water.
Bitch, don't test me. These bars are examined by nations, exactly. How do you think your entire existence is fabricated? It's called the Getty chemistry. I'm the veil, and getting past me is the last thing I think of doing in Tiny Temple stackies. The way you're getting chewed, the crowd is likely to assume that you're endorsing chappies. Just the idea that you could defeat me was a blasphemous tragedy. I'm the head of who's to these rap figures. Motherfucker, you should be on your knees right now, shining my balls and preparing my 12 inches like a kid. Time. Hey yo, check this out. I'm in your hood. Yo. And then what? I'm in your hood, but I can still go G on them. Like after the show, I could unleash my G's on them. You know, have them sneak on them. Creep on him, no ski mask, just that Ice Cube mean mug steez on him. His voice jacked, so no one's around to speak for him. So we run him for all the valuables he keeps on him. Beat him down, stampede on him. Violate him, spit and pee on him. Shoes all red cause his blood keeps pouring. Before I finish him off, I say a prayer as a peace offering. Then I tattoo this hippie, meaning I draw that peace on him.
Good. All right. Yes.
Somebody can bring that back. Yo, I wanna bring that back, though. I wanna bring that back. Bring that back. I made no points, but I can still go G on them. Like after the show, I could unleash my G's on them. You know, have them creep on them, sneak on them. No ski mask, just that Ice Cube need more G's on them. This boy's jet, so no one's around to speak for him. So we run him for all the valuables he keeps on him. Beat him down, stand beat on him. Violate him, spit and beat on him. Shoes all red cause his blood keeps pouring. Before I finish him off, I say a prayer. That's a peace offering. Then I tattoo this hippie, meaning I draw that peace on him. Now let's be honest, Bob. Let's be honest. Your shit is not working. I'll have this ass shaking and swear bitch is twerking. 3 minutes, please. Come on. Let's be honest, your shit is not working. I left this ass shaking, you swear a bitch is twerking. 3 minutes, 3 rounds, that's more than enough to me to murk him. And right now I'm certain that I really hurt him. Right now he's doing some deep soul searching, like that Kardashian faggot before going to see the plastic surgeon. Now this scene is turning ugly. Somebody close the curtains. Forget the ambulance and nurses. Somebody bring the hearse in. And while he at it, somebody bring the church in. Call a preacher to come and deliver a sermon. Maybe say a prayer, quote a few Bible verses. I hope you got a coffin purchased. For those wondering, all of this will serve a purpose, because this battle just became Daddy's funeral service. Look, I'm not just writing. I'm not just rhyming. I'm fighting with my writing, and when my words connect, they'll make you dash like a hyphen. Look, I'm not just rhyming. I'm fighting with my writing, and when my words connect, they'll make you dash like a hyphen. So full stop undermining my creations before I separate your body from the head, leave you looking like an exclamation. This that murder ain't shit. My pen game deadly, so watch me stab him with it and leave him dotted up like ellipses. To summarize, the death row is what you get in a sentence. I mean, yo, scheme time. Look, I love numbers, so I'm gonna use numbers to put this loser into eternal slumber. Look, I had this battle won before round 2. This third is a long metaphor just to say fuck you. Keep fucking around, get an open 5. Hold up a stiff thumbs up and jab his eyes. That's some evil shit. Straight out by smashing. Stay straight out by smash him. No love shown, no sevens clashing. You're getting 8 up, 9-9. I'm telling this man. Spit so much heat it'll give this black man a 10. Now that's some sick shit. That's some sick shit. But it doesn't end there. I'll take this shit back just to make this body bag clear. You're getting your ass whooped by your mom's new Ben 10. You are 9 bars from being classified as has-been. I play my cards right. You still owe some crazy 8s. Come on. I play my cards right. You still owe some crazy 8. You had like a month to prepare, but you still weak like 7 days. Tell my team to start celebrating, open up a 6-pack. Here comes 5 again, so here comes another smack. This whoop ass is something you'll never forget. You still counting with the third finger's what you get. Fuck you and fuck your raps too. I'm one of the nicest and there's nothing you can't do. Hey yo, film me, okay? I came to show y'all how mad the son with no doctor. Came to take daddy out the picture like a family rupture. You're gonna end up like Pop, going up against this big problem. Only difference is everybody gonna know who shot you.
Hold it down, y'all, hold it down.
Hey yo. Oh yeah, with no doctor. Okay. Hey yo, you bugging, acting like my shit ain't crushing. Soon as they say my name, it's end of discussion. You got nothing, you just do cousin, and at least next to nothing. I'm something, I say I do something and dude will do nothing. I'm a broke nigga and homes is still under construction. I was already taking tools while he was just adjusting. Fuck who he be, this nigga ain't buzzing. It's nothing but straight knockout. Soon as his hands touch him, I'll start drumming. When I pistol whip his mugging, like the movie, the Smith will hit your head hard as a concussion. So fool, stop acting like you sick with the rapping, cause the Smith will give you the cure, hence I am legend. These schemes don't stop, you just Will Smith playing Ali, acting like you can box. For that hero shit, I will give you the Smith soon as my hand cuts. Hey yo, I'm talking guns, bro. This a gun show. I got lots more. Check out my other gun blow. I call it Jaden, cause that Smith will leave this nigga's real low. I'm going on this nigga now. I'm going on this nigga. Look, you better check. When I kick it, there's no stopping him. Watch a nigga bail out like Tottenham. Let me talk to him. I'll show you how tequila, nigga. Cause these shots got kicking him like Tottenham. These council bottles, fuck it, we popping them. And if these pussies keep coming, I'll keep cocking them. If these pussies keep coming, I keep cocking them. And when the shots come, they leave him dripping DNA without muffin or fucking him. I had enough of him. The thought of him thinking that he's a better thinker. Now about guys that chief who kicks off carrots, every thinker. When I the thought I had enough of him. The thought of him thinking that he's a better thinker. Now about guys that chief who kicks off pirates, every thinker. When I off caps, it ain't to get my drink up. Them shots leave you with holes, squirting fluids like garden sprinklers. The way I cook the heat, you couldn't tell if I'm a chef or a gunslinger, cause I win that hot piece of fried chicken that Kentucky zingers. Fuck this nigga, body bag confirmed. Just another casualty of war. Only his army cap returns. And when his ashes are sent to his family in an urn, only then will these boys learn that when you play with fire, you will get burned. Body bag for 3 rounds, cremated, and I still shit in your urn. Oh my god. Damn! Now that is what we call a wrong turn, Vike. I'm playing target practice with your body tonight. Okay. If I were to ask the crowd right now, well, what do they think about you? They would likely show me an upside down thumb wave like people when they hike. I'm the fourth Viking, high and Viking, and I'm finishing you off with a knife. My dog and Rambo have seen enough blood than the fallopian tubes of a dyke. I'm the type to punch you before the referee says fight.
Shit like that.
Take it back.
Bring it back, though.
Hello, Vike.
So let me get this right. You came into my city to get burned. Yeah. Body bags for 3 rounds, cremated, and I still shit in your urn. Damn. Now that is what we call a wrong turn, Vike. I'm playing target practice with your body tonight. If I were to ask the crowd right now, what do they think about you? They would likely show me an upside down farm wave like people when they hike. I'm the fourth Viking, high and Viking, and I'm finishing you off as the night. My dog and Rambo have seen enough blood in the fallopian tubes of a dyke. I'm the type to punch you before the referee says fight. Kick your paraplegic child and give her an early demise. Can you see what happens when you cross me, Vike? I juggle life and death the sacrilegious style. And I just do it like the Grim Reaper was endorsing night. No, Plus, I lied about your resurrection part, nigga. You yet to die. Oh no! But before I engage in your crucifixion, Vike, there's a couple of points I'd like to get across this guy. Verbalist. You really believe that this my poor many Neanderthal would serve me a loss? And the stuff after your power.
Who does that? Take it back.
This empty-headed hustler and Oompa Loompa just got violated from my This empty-headed hustler and Oompa Loompa just got violated from Anando by Willy Wonka in his chocolate box. Boy, to be Daddy the Don, you need to hibernate in the hyperbolic chamber for 1,000,000 years. About a ceremonial clown, you beg for 1,000,000 tears. Then you have to undergo 12 sessions of yoga with Yoda from Star Wars. So, fuck a solid surface. If you took a closer look, you can see I'm a Skywalker. I'm using Russian intelligence to kill you like Karpov.
Russian roulette.
About to acknowledge the brutality of my Sicilian attacks. Checkmate. I started by penetrating your castle's defense using a two-headed axe. One sideways swing decapitated both your bishops at first glance. This Black Knight is taking an L tonight. Yes, sir! Take your queen and incinerate the body to ash. Now how the fuck can this homemade pawn believe that he stands a chance tonight? Your suffering has just multiplied like a megapixel getting crystallized. Now, that's what you get when you try to play checkers against the Grandmaster of Chess. These bars are hot. You not. Don't be surprised when I melt the Silicon Valley on your mom's chest with bubonic gas and never carry the stretch marks as a line of stress. How dare you challenge the warlord of the intergalactic stars? Didn't you know that I can telepathically apply pressure to the left hemisphere of your brain and leave your memory scarred? Use my index finger to trigger the part of your brain that assesses fear. Shake you the fuck out and watch your heart beat until your tank top starts to tear. I heard your baby sister has an undiscovered rainforest growing between her legs. Don't worry. Captain Sparrow, we said liberty to deflower your family's treasure by pirating that Virgin's Caribbean like Blackbeard. So, fuck you and your toy gun boss. No, fuck you and your toy gun boss. My double-barrel chihuahua is son off. My definition of a shotgun. So you getting shot at close range, now that's a face-off situation. If you John Travolta, then I'm Nicholas. And you're getting strangled with the iron bars in my cage. Your content has some type of inferiority complex. It wasn't hard to figure your speech. You fucking bitch. I have 1 in the chamber. That's about 7 in the clip. Just play my trigger finger, don't slip on Coke with a banana clip.
The banana clip.
He's playing Russian roulette. That's 7 in the bag. Thank you.
I said I'm Coke with a banana clip. Now, if y'all niggas paid attention to the first round, you will see that before I made the revelation, the fans and poster had long concluded upon admiration that the third round, you would be facing Armageddon. Now that's fine.
Trust me, I'm as live as it gets.